Hello, this is a short video to show you how to use the scientific calculator on the grade 7 MCA test. You can see it looks sort of like a standard calculator. There are a fair number of buttons that I don't think will probably come up on the MCA test, but we'll show you some of the main features that will be useful. You can just click on your screen to type things in. You can also type things in directly from the keyboard. One thing to notice is that when I type in a problem like 5 plus 3 and hit equals, get the answer 8. That answer is now sitting there ready to be used again. So if I just hit times 2 and hit equals, it'll do 8 times 2. If you don't want to use this answer, if you don't want to use 16, you have to go up here and hit the clear button. You can work with negative numbers on the scientific calculator, and you can sort of do it in a couple different orders. So, for example, if I want to do negative 6 plus 7, I can do this plus minus button to get a negative, and then do negative 6 plus 7, get the answer, should be 1. I can also then type it in after I have typed the number in. So for example, suppose I want to do 1 plus negative 8, and so I do 1 plus, then I hit 8 and I realize, oh, I wanted that to be negative. I can hit the plus minus and I'll turn that 8 into a negative, so that's sort of handy. I get the answer to be negative 7. You can also work with exponents on the scientific calculator. You can do 5 squared. That little caret symbol, it's called, is the exponent. So 5 times 5 is 25. You can do, whoops, I forgot, which I'm sure will happen to people occasionally. I forgot to clear it, so now I hit 2, but the 25 was already there, and so it's 252 now, which I don't want. So I'm going to clear that out. I'm going to do 2 to the third. It's 8. Can also clear that out if I want to do 2 to the 5th. I hit 2 and then the caret and 5, and so 2 to the 5th is 32. So I can work like that. Parentheses are also available here. So if I want to do 8 times 2 plus 3, the calculator does understand when I put the number in front of the parentheses there that it's going to multiply. And so it should, if it's working correctly, do the parentheses first, so 2 plus 3 is 5, and then it should do 8 times 5 and give us 40. So it worked out correctly there. Unfortunately, even with all these buttons, one thing it doesn't have is a fraction button. And so when you're dealing with fractions on a calculator like this, you basically just have to use the division sign. So if you want to work with the fraction 5/8, you have to do 5 divided by 8, and it'll convert it to a decimal. That's about all there is to it. So if you explore around a little bit, you may find a couple other things that are useful, but those are the major features. Have fun.